communicate. The communicating is the core principle of us being able to move buildings, corporations, people, projects, thoughts, sales all over the world. So if you can get your point across clearly, and if people can understand you clearly, then you've missed the point regardless of what skill set you might have if you're unable to speak. And if you're unable to get your point across, if you don't have confidence, you may be the greatest engineer, but if you can't get in front of your group of people and you're going to lose your audience and you won't get your point across, and you may not be able to enlighten the world with your amazing project because you can't get the communication across. That's really important to be able to have that type of skill set in anything that you do. I know lots of you are military personnel, and once you become a specialist in an E5, you've got to get out in front of your soldiers, right? Now, luckily, your soldiers have to do exactly what you say, and they have to pay attention. So even if you're reading the PowerPoint slide, they're going to pay attention. But wouldn't it be better if your soldiers paid attention because they were caught up with your dynamic presentation and your speaking and your ability to make them enthusiastic of what they're doing? And that's what a good public speaker should be able to do. Now, what makes us special as a Toastmasters organization is that we provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members, they're empowered to develop communication skills, leadership skills, and those give you greater confidence and personal growth. I believe one of the reasons so many people are deathly afraid of speaking in public is because they don't have the confidence in themselves in what they're going to say, how they're going to say it, and how it's going to be received by your audience. And when you do it more often and in a humane or positive learning experience, you can develop that confidence that will make you be unstoppable. There are 5 core values in Toastmasters. Integrity, respect, service, and excellence. So when you participate in Toastmasters, you know it's a safe place where you can learn and hone your skill and that you can become better at what you do. So what can Toastmasters do for you? Many of you are in various fields and you're taking these business courses, but Toastmasters can help you to improve your public speaking skills, of course, build leadership skills, maximize your potential. You can enjoy unlimited personal growth because when you are working, if you are confident about yourself and your ability to communicate your skills, and say, for example, you're working with a supplier or a boss that you know that you should be getting paid more, if you have more confidence in your ability to go to that person and demand that you receive adequate pay for the work that you're doing, that serves you in your career. It allows you to work on networking and small supportive environment. Practice your writing and speech presentation in a group setting. I know there have been a lot of speech writers through this political time that we've been going through, and I'm sure many of them have gone through this type of training so that they can be able to be proliferate in the words that they say and write so that their representative or whomever they're writing for can speak adequately. Toastmasters will help you to gain a competitive advantage in your workplace and, of course, build self-esteem and self-awareness. Now, you might be asking, what is it exactly that you do teach and how do you do it? Currently, Toastmasters uses a training system called Pathways Learning Experience. And this is a multi-language online learning tool that allows you to leverage over 300 practical workplace skills and super, super cheap. It's not like a business management class that you're going to have to pay $1,000 for. In Toastmasters, the membership is usually around $47 per half year, and you are able to take the training at your own pace in a very friendly environment and allows you to see your progression as you grow along. Now, these particular skills that they teach are things like interview preparation, online meeting management, which is a very critical skill right now that we're having. Just because you open up a Zoom screen doesn't mean that you're able to really manage a meeting properly. Leadership development, which is very important as you grow in your rank or your skill. Project management, critically important as you learn to multitask and you learn to do several things at the same time, but being able to make sure that they're on time, on target, at appropriate cost. And then conflict resolution. That is always important, even between mom and dads with their kids. Learning how to resolve conflict, even in the home, is critical and important. What I want to talk to you a little bit now is how we actually conduct a meeting.